Mahalo, mysterious listeners, and welcome to Zero to Zero, the only podcast where we three talk about Mystery Men, the movie, in 3 parts. I am Val Flight Cub, aka Phoenix Dark Dirk.
Hi, I'm Gigalithic, and I'm dying in the most upsetting way we've seen on this podcast.
I believe it, and I'm Joe, and I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
That's okay. Somebody once told me the world was
you were
gonna...
looking kind of dumb with a finger and thumb in the shape of an L on your forehead.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
years start coming and they don't stop coming, so...
That song goes hard.
It does.
Unambiguously, like,
Does
if you separate it from the memes and shit, yeah, that song rules. All
It's
Star
good.
is a very good song.
I remember being 10 and liking it a lot when it came out.
But now that I can, properly appreciate the lyrics, and too, they're true,
They do
The
stop...
sociopolitical context.
They do start coming
yeah.
and they don't stop coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Meteor Man does beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. You know?
Exactly.
How did we feel about the movie this time?
Dog shit. It's a bad movie.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
part was, I would say it's not worse than the second part, but it's as bad.
Yeah,
It's not
the
the
racism
ending.
isn't there, but everything else still is.
Yeah, well, there isn't
And
new racism added.
There isn't new racism, yes. There is continued racism.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I watched the Barbie movie this weekend, and there's a lot of trope subversion in that movie. There is no trope subversion in this movie at all.
No, it's just trope.
It's the trope. It's right on the thing. So,
We hadn't invented trope subversion yet as a culture.
yeah, we were still on level 1. This is back when memes were like the oh really owl and stuff, Like
Yeah.
there isn't a layer of irony over it yet.
The pacing of this movie is done by an amnesiac.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense at any point.
No, yeah.
It's just not movie shaped
No,
in any way.
It's shaped like executive dysfunction. You know how, like,
Yeah.
you ever have those moments at work where you're reading an email, but then something distracts you, and then you go back to the email and you're reading the same sentence over and over again? Mm-hmm. Like, that's basically this movie. The amount of times over the course of this movie, they go to Casanova Frankenstein's mansion and then leave, and then come back, and then leave. And, like, it's perceptible.
It's 4 times they do it.
It's perceptible over the course of 3 distinct watch sessions.
Every watch session, they go to Casanova Frankenstein's mansion and then leave.
Yeah, and then this one they come back again.
But yeah, and this one they do twice.
Yeah,
The
the director was just, or the editor was just really proud of everyone's improv and thought it was so funny and didn't want to cut anybody's jokes because
no, and
they all did such a good
that's the thing
job.
that's the most clear in the last third of this movie is that basically no one wrote it. Mm-hmm. So
They all wrote it together.
They all wrote it together in their minds. Mm-hmm. No one wrote this movie, and so it's just constant overwrought improv with poor editing choices surrounding it.
Yep.
This movie is the equivalent of taking a shower at 2:41 p.m. It's just not a time anyone in the world ever wants to take a shower.
It's just something went wrong.
Sometimes you end up, something went wrong and you've ended up in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to get into the summary. We should perhaps pay tribute at the very beginning because we just learned while recording this, or just before recording this, that Paul Rubens has passed away. He played the spleen.
Mm-hmm. Incredible actor, incredible comedian. This deserve better than this movie.
Yeah. I mean, he does a great job as Spleen. I just don't like Spleen as a character.
It's just that Spleen is a bad character.
We were talking before we started recording about how he plays Spleen as perfectly impotent and non-threatening, which is a great choice, I think, for this movie. So, shout out to him. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Are we ready to get into the movie?
Let's do it.
All right, we come back to the Mystery Men, and they found Captain Amazing. Woohoo!
Yeah.
They try to release him, they get confused by his instructions, and Blue Raja flips a toggle the wrong number of times and does what I can only call super kills Captain Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought Cyborg's dad had it bad. This is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to McElroy post on Maine or anything, but if intrepid listener, if you're interested in watching the Monster Factory episode of Mass Effect, there's Griffin McElroy stretches Shepard's face into a kind of horrible cone explosion.
They turn him into a kind of truck Shepard situation.
Now, this is the summary, so I'm going to ask you to hold off on any further commentary until we're done with the summary, but that is a very shrewd observation.
True.
Having totally failed their mission, the group runs out of Casanova Frankenstein's garden, and they find themselves licking their wounds back at Heller's place. He explains that the giant laser that they just accidentally super killed Captain Amazing with, is a psychofragulator, which turns hallucinations into reality and fries the brain from inside. They all want to run from the fight because they're losers and not good at fighting, but Shoveler makes an inspiring speech to the group, and they all decide to go for it. They meet at the junkyard to get the tank that Mr. Furious has continued to fail to junk. Shoveler tells everyone, if you have loved ones, say goodbye to them now, because you might not get another chance. So Blue Raja comes out to his mother. The Shoveler tells his wife that he loves her and that he is going on this mission, even though she still has the same attitude about it. Senor Furioso tells the waitress he wants to ask her out, so if he doesn't call her, it's just because he's dead.
That's Mr. Furious in Spanish.
Yes,
I also have to say, Mr. Furious is not his name. Blue Raja just calls him that one time. His name is just Furious.
Oh.
It's basically his name.
If in the credits, he's credited as Furious.
Well, she asks him for his name, and he gives a fake one, and then finally tells her it's Roy. She tells him to just be Roy. With the group reconvened, Roy is having an existential crisis because he doesn't know how to be just Roy, and he has no superpowers. Heller gives them an electronuclear battery, and they board the tank and head off. Shoveler, driving the car, busts through the gate at Casa Casanova Frankenstein, and they drive directly onto the dance floor. They use Heller's contraptions to fight their way through the mansion. They first use the electronuclear magnet to take everybody's weapons. Invisible Boy becomes invisible to surmount one of the obstacles they have. They also fight the furry women with their clothes shrinker, and they're really creepy about it. They use the flamethrower against the rap guy group, and then they start fighting one-on-one. Shoveler duels Tony C. The bowler talks to Tony P a little bit, and then her bowling ball absolutely bowls him over. Do you get it? Casa Frankenstein is now holding the waitress hostage, which sets off Roy's incel rage. He starts fighting Casanova Frankenstein and pushes him into the laser ray that Casanova Frankenstein will be shooting the entire city with, and Casanova Frankenstein dies.
Ultra dies.
They have to turn the ray off, and they're not sure how, so they decide to do a group hug. And then they scooch within the group hug so that the bowler can put her bowling ball into the laser to fuck shit up, because he's already dead, so he can't be killed by the laser. They save the day! A news reporter is on the news talking about the unknown, almost definitely dead heroes who saved everyone. And the mystery men emerge! Wahoo! People are watching on the TV. Shoveler's kids and wife are actually proud of him. Heller is proud too. The mom is watching. She's proud of her son. And Roy tries to be humble, but the waitress tells the newscaster he's Mr. Furious and he gets his power from his rage. The newscaster asks, "What's your team name?" And they say something other than Mystery Men. And the newscaster says, "Well, thank you to these Mystery Men." And then we got a button of, "I got it. We'll call ourselves the Super Squad." The end.
What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
What are we? Some kind of mystery men?
The ultimate resolution of this movie basically feels like the challenge in Who Wants to Be a Superhero, where they had to do the power plant challenge where they had like a puzzle that they like fundamentally misunderstood the concept of. Mm-hmm. It feels like when you're a DM and you've put a puzzle in front of your players, and they just simply do not understand. Like, you try to kind of guide them towards the intended solution, and they just don't get it. Mm-hmm. And they just kind of doing like, yeah, we're gonna do a group hug, and you're like, okay.
Well, you see, it ties back to an earlier part of the movie, which means that it will be successful.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's the one thing that the editor, that the writers all remembered. They were like, "Oh fuck, right, group hug."
Yes.
You know what's fucked up is you know what? I'm gonna
What?
save it for later. When
we get to it?
I have so much to say about every part of this movie.
Me too. So we hit the ground running with this part because Captain Amazing is like, oh, you can turn on the light switch. Blah. And then he starts instructing the group on how to free him. And it's Furious and Bowler over by all the levers and stuff. And he's saying, toggle the switch the toggle, flip it, bip. And they're like, what? Huh? How many times? What? Are we flipping it?
This scene goes on for approximately 5 years.
Yes.
This is one of the longest scenes I've ever seen in a movie. It's unbelievably interminable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just a who's on first joke.
I would rather watch a supercut of all the silence in Drive before watching this scene again. If I was in a rush and I needed to do something that seemed faster, I would do that.
Yeah, I was just...
It's nothing. There's nothing. They didn't make it funny. It's fine.
It's not funny. It's a who's on first joke if Laurel killed Hardy at the end.
Yeah.
So Blue Raja is like, I'll do it! And he runs away. And he just grabs whatever toggle he thinks is right and flips it. And the laser has been like charging up while he's been instructing them how to set him free. And so the switch that Blue Raja flips is to turn on the laser. Mm-hmm. And then who wants to describe what happens to Captain America's face? I mean, Captain Amazing's face.
So basically he gets, flank steak?
Uh-huh.
Basically his face gets divided up into strips of flank steak and then rearranged. And
it also gets smushed first like a doll's head.
Like Joe said, he just kind of turns into a truck shepherd type situation. Uh-huh. His eyes are, like, on the outside of his head. Mm-hmm.
He also gets, like, mega charred.
Yeah, he gets charred, too. It's genuinely horrific.
They do not use any cuts or camera angles so that you don't have to look at it. You're looking straight at it.
It's really funny, like, how fucked up it is.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like one of those really deeply unsettling, like, we've really sort of like become desensitized as a culture. I'd like to think. It's like in a comedy when you see like a particularly horrific like bit of violence or blood or whatever, it's like Jesus.
Yes.
I didn't sign up for this.
They saved it for this.
This is more than that, though. This is next level shit. This is like watching this, there could have been like a minute of crying and screaming from afterwards.
Yes.
Still, it would be funny. Like
it would be appropriate too.
Yeah.
It's so. First of all, the bowler goes over and goes, I'll check his pulse, and his hand falls off and like crumbles like brittle stone. And then one of them says, oh God, we killed him. And this is, shout out Discord user Bird Roads, who said this is the only part that they thought was funny in this movie, where they're like, oh no, we accidentally killed Captain Amazing. And then it cuts to the shoveler on the other side of the room, and he's like really small in the frame because he's so far away from them. And he just goes, what do you mean we? I've been standing here the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, they do a lot of we talk that, are we going to France? Blue Raja did it. Then they run out of there because whoopsie. And Casanova Frankenstein is like, you guys are never going to believe what I have in store for you guys. And he brings them into the room where Captain Amazing is. And he's like, see, I have Captain Amazing's corpse, who I killed on purpose. I meant to do that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do that to everybody. Mm-hmm. Cool.
As the mystery men are making their escape, Blue Raja fucks up again and leaves behind one of his forks. And so Casanova Frankenstein definitely knows that it was the little shits themselves who had come in and made a mess of things.
Freaking Cutlery Ella over here. Leaving his fork behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they run out of the garden. They start, I mean, they also improv in this scene where they're like catching the skunk humping people up to what happened. And they're like, well, there was what did they say? A cock up, a bit of a cock up.
A bit of a cock up.
So yeah, at Heller's place, he says a bunch of complete nonsense. And then he says...
I have some trivia about the complete nonsense that he says.
Oh,
Did
yeah?
they just tell Tom Waits to make it up?
No, I really wish. No, Tom Waits wrote down his lines on his fingers.
Oh.
So when he's making these like weird gestures with his hands, it's because he's reading his lines off of his
That's
hand.
so funny.
And by like jargony garbage, like Val is not underestimating it. Like,
Yeah.
literally says babble. Like think about like every like worst like TED Talk talking point you've ever heard in your life from like some technocrat. That's
Yeah.
what basically Tom Waits uses to describe the weapons that he has.
Yeah. And then at the very end, he says the sentence of, it takes your hallucinations and turns them into reality, which fries the brain from inside. So, yeah, it was very, it's like putting too much air in a balloon kind of moment, you know?
Yeah.
So they improv an argument about how it was actually just Blue Raja who killed Captain Amazing and not anybody else.
It literally is. I mean, I would say it's Blue Raja with the help of Captain Amazing.
I would say it is a group effort because they got too confused about the switching and what they were supposed to be switching, and was he actually hearing what they were saying and whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, he was also being a huge asshole.
He was.
Yeah,
He was being very impatient,
Yeah.
which is very weird because if you're a foot underneath like a huge laser beam, be careful, maybe.
Well, you have to remember this guy sucks.
Yeah, it is kind of his fault. You know, he does kind of deserve it. To be
He does. I'm not saying that I'm sad to see him go.
I think it ultimately does not matter at all.
No, that's the thing.
Who
Is
the
that
killer is.
Did Captain Amazing dying didn't matter.
That also is true, yeah. But they do improv about it, which is just good job. It's great to see them practice that, and you can cut stuff from a movie. You can cut stuff if you...
Yeah.
But so then they're like, yeah, we're not good enough for this fight. Like, Casanova Frankenstein is doing something ridiculously, like, high-powered. There's no way we would be able to defeat him. And then the shoveler makes a speech to inspire the group. He has been making egg salad while they all talk about...
This is the worst egg salad I've seen in my life.
Yeah. It's all white. And it's like...
all white.
There's
It looks like it's mostly mayonnaise.
Doesn't seem to be any kind of egg chunks in there, really.
It's horrible. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. He really can only shovel. That's all he's good for.
Yeah. Shoveled too much mayo into that egg salad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he starts off the speech by being like, "This is egg salad. My wife won't even my wife won't even let me eat any of it because it has so much cholesterol. Doesn't even matter though, because we're gonna die." And then he just starts doing the speech. I don't really know what the point of that was.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you could have just said, well, if we're gonna die anyway, then might as well die trying to stop this.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically the ultimate the false choice is, are we going to die trying to save the city, or should I just eat this sandwich anyway and die from the cholesterol?
Oh. Well, because if they don't save the city, they're also part of the city, so they would also explode.
Exactly. So there is no choice.
What?
The choice is to either fight or die.
What is the plan for Casanova Frankenstein? Because he says, I'm going to have the whole city fit to my vision of how the city should be. So
Which I guess should be ash.
He just thinks everybody should be exploded? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone should be turned into steak.
Okay.
Steakums.
Steakums, yeah. Begging strips.
Yeah.
So the shoveler does this speech to inspire the group. He says something to everybody. I'm going to read you the line, and then you guys are going to tell me how many seconds they spent in the writer's room on this line, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, so first of all, he goes to the bowler, and he says, I think you and that ball of yours have an appointment you've got to keep.
That's nothing. 4 seconds.
4 seconds, however long it takes to say that sentence out loud.
Yeah.
Invisible boy, I think it's time you were seen.
Okay, that's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and I think 5 or 6 of those seconds were them celebrating what a great line they just made.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good. Isn't that his whole weakness, is that he keeps being seen?
Yeah.
So, just kind of rubbing it in. Sphinx, you have...
They didn't think about it for 12 seconds, Val. They thought about it for 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Right. Sphinx, you have trained us well. That was a placeholder. They were going to put a joke in there later and forgot.
Yeah, but they forgot.
Dr. Heller, you might just have given us the edge we need. Again,
That's nothing.
insert joke here when you think of one. Mm-hmm. And then...
they forgot to put the joke in.
They did forget to put the joke in. This one is good. I wish all of them had been like this, and if they weren't, then don't do it. He says, spleen, I don't want to stand behind you, but I'll fight beside you with pride.
Yeah, see, but that was also, like, the moment he says, I don't want to stand behind you, you know where the rest of the joke is coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. He tells Jeff that he's got a
At least
rare...
you know there's a joke.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not it's not really a joke. Right? It's just like a quip.
In the time that we've been going over the lines, I've come up with one line for the Sphinx and one line for Heller.
Okay, what we got?
Amazing. Yeah.
So the Sphinx, you have helped us solve the riddle of our lives.
Oh.
Okay.
And then for Heller, we were blind, but you made us see.
Okay.
They're not perfect, but they're something.
Is Dr. Heller blind?
No, but there was a very famous person named Heller who was blind.
That's Keller.
Are you thinking of Helen Keller?
Oh shit, you're right.
Heller Kellen.
You know, maybe I'm as dumb as the
the
writers
written for this movie.
Yeah, you should put.
Maybe I should have.
Should have put 17 or 18 seconds into this, I think.
I should have, yeah.
But then the shoveler says, Jeff, you've got a rare and beautiful gift. The city needs you. That's also nothing. And Roy, I've never seen you walk away from a fight. So Great. I think if you're going to do this, put the spleen one at the end, because it's the only funny one. It's the only, mildly clever one, or don't do it. He also, Shoveler mentions that Roy lifted a city bus once. So maybe he does have superpowers.
Mm.
Wow. That's interesting.
Keep an eye. Watch this spot.
Watch this space.
Can't wait for this to get resolved or brought back up in a cool way.
Definitely.
We get to see his power. So Heller is like, well, we need we need a cart. We're gonna need better than a station wagon. And Roy is like, oh well, there's this plot device or whatever.
Yeah,
in the junkyard.
Remember that gun on the mantelpiece in the first act? Well, it's coming back.
Yeah. Heller's like, that's the most advanced, non-lethal vehicle the military has ever created. I think that will be fine.
Non-lethal. It's so funny that he's obsessed with non-lethal. It truly is this like, Who Wants to Be a Superhero, the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
But only in fits and starts, really.
Do you think Stan would have liked this movie?
No.
No, because
I don't
it's
think
insulting to
anybody-
movies. I mean, to superheroes.
It's insulting to, like, life itself.
Oh my god.
It's not a good movie.
Look, just because it's got fart jokes in it doesn't mean it's completely
I
worthless.
love fart jokes.
Yeah.
I think fart jokes are really funny. The spleen's not in a lot of this movie.
He's
and
not.
also, he's weird. And also, that's not the problem.
That's
The
true.
problem is everything.
Yeah. It's the movie of it all.
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
rest of it that they do. So this is where Shoveler says, you know, if you have loved ones, say goodbye to them, and then we'll meet back up at the junkyard for the tank. So once, you know, this is a great example of if you do your job really badly, sometimes that's a success. And
Yeah,
sometimes it's good to not, you know, maybe you should goof off on your job is the lesson of the movie. Goof off at work. Ding.
Righteous gemstones type lesson. I wish this movie was as funny as that show.
I've heard that show is funny, so yeah, that would have been cool.
That show is unbelievably funny. It's so good.
Are you going to make me watch another prestige TV show?
It's not prestige.
Like Midnight Mass?
It's just on HBO.
That's what I meant.
It's just comedy. Like, it's not like drama.
Good. I don't want that.
Got too much of my life already.
I have so much drama
I
already.
made both of you watch Midnight Mass. We're in the Midnight Mass being made watch group by me.
Yeah.
It's good, though.
It is good.
I don't know how to tell people what it's about.
That's the thing, is that you have to say, like, just take it on faith.
Yeah.
Just trust me, please.
Just please look me in the eyes. Remember all the good things I've ever said that you enjoyed, and just do it. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first off, we have Blue Raja going home to try and steal some more cutlery from his mom, and his mom catches him, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, Mom, I'm a superhero, mother."
I'm a superhero, mother. I'm British.
I'm British and I'm good at it. And it's
Are
like,
you sure, son?
Yeah.
You sound like Hank Azaria.
She decides she like warms up to it though. She's
I
like,
gotta say though, Raja's mom, kind of a MILF. Kind of bad with it.
"Is this a Pixar movie?"
No, she's just like a normal lady.
She is very much a normal lady.
Not that normal ladies can be MILFs.
Yes, exactly.
You get that bag, queen.
She says to him, "Oh, looks like you need more forks and stuff." And she opens up this old like box that's
I
got
was saying this.
really special cutlery in it, and she's like, "This was your grandmother's." And I did think she was gonna be like, "Your grandmother used to throw these at people."
Yeah, she was a crazy person.
The steak knives were why your uncle went in the hospital as a child.
Oh my god.
But she doesn't. She says, "I was saving these I'm saving these for your wedding day," which seems to be pretty far off based on
Yeah,
this.
seems to be. I've more or less given up on that now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I think is beautiful.
I think this scene is funny and should have ended there, but it doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a common refrain in this movie.
Yeah.
In the scene earlier. Mm-hmm. Please.
Because the joke, too, is that, like, it's really drawn out. Because she's like, "Do the accent. Oh." And then, you know, she, like, says something else. And she's like, "Oh, shouldn't you say toodaloo?" And he's like, "Okay, Mom, I actually gotta go. I really gotta go."
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's nice
well,
that she's into it.
that's fine, sure. I mean, maybe they wanted her to have a more positive attitude than just, "I guess
Yeah.
you're never getting married."
Yeah.
But I think I would have been okay with it if they hadn't shown her already being proud of him until,
Yeah.
you know, before he does anything. Because that
Right.
would have been an interesting thing. It would have added some stakes, perhaps, to the movie. Right?
It's if there weren't enough already with that Beam's doing to everyone.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be the emotional part of it. It's also whatever. So the shoveler goes to his wife, and he's like, "I love you, and I have to do this to save the city." And
I was saying steaks because they were being made into steak.
Oh. Yeah. Extra.
It was
extra well
a joke.
done.
I know that you don't expect this from me, so it might have been a little surprising, but
I'm sorry, I didn't have my pun hat on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I wasn't.
Well, we're still adjusting for having Sam not on the podcast and being able to wear hats again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was always, disconcerting to log on and he's like, "Oh, do we have a guest today on the podcast?"
Yeah. Something wrong with that boy.
That's fine. Not everybody can see from a face and know who a person is,
Yeah. No, clearly, that's the lesson that I've learned.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So then it's the shoveler's turn. He goes to his wife, who's like chilling in bed for some reason. And he's like, "I'm going to go fight Casanova Frankenstein with my shovel, and I love you, and bye-bye." And she says, "Well, you know what I always say, I might not be here when you get back." And he's like, "I know.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Except
I am, but
I guess he is not anymore. He made his own costume.
I'm not wearing adult hockey pads." Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Did he? Did their costumes get upgraded?
Hockey pads on, and I'm not gonna watch this movie again to find out.
They do have a moment where they all emerge, like when they get back together.
Yeah, no, they all upgraded their costume. They all have their
fog.
West Study brand costume.
Yeah.
Costumes by Study.
Yeah. It was not whelming enough for me to...
West Study actually made all of those costumes himself.
Nice.
Very impressive.
That's
Maybe
talent.
he was too busy making them to tell, the set dressers what pinking shears are.
Yeah.
That's why they got them wrong.
Yeah.
So then, Roy goes to the waitress, whose name is Monica, I learned from Googling.
A little bit of Monica.
We finally learned her name.
I don't think...
We didn't know her name before this scene.
I don't think that they talk about it. I don't think we actually learned what her name is. I just Googled it in this section.
I do
She
have
has
to
a name
say,
tag that says Monica on it.
Speaking of Monica,
Yeah?
the Mambo number 5 would be right at home in this movie.
Yes. Yes, it would be.
This is a Mambo number 5 ass movie.
As they each, as the redheads, bonk each granny on the head in the opening scene.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see it.
Me too. I'm visualizing it in my brain, and I'm loving it. Ba.
I thought this was a good line of, if I don't... I want to ask you out, so if I don't, it's because I'm dead.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's because he's dead...
She's also dead.
She'll also be dead, so she won't be mad at him. Yeah. She asks him what his real name is, and he's like, "It's Phoenix Dark Dirk, and I was christened Dirk Steele." And she's like, "Okay, goodbye."
Yeah. Clearly you're not ready to handle this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because he, never shows his real personality. So how does she know that what's under there is good?
Under there is good. Yeah, who knows?
You know?
He does kind of show his real personality by not showing it.
Right. She's like, "I love an insecure man."
Yeah, exactly. We love a king who we can fix.
Yeah. So she's got her hand on the doorknob ready to leave, and he's like, "It's Roy. My name is Roy." And she goes back up to him and tells him to just be Roy, which would be inspiring if we knew who Roy was, but even he doesn't know.
No. He has a crisis of consciousness in...
Mm-hmm. This is the part in the hero's journey called the Valley of Darkness.
There's 30 minutes left in the movie.
I know. This is another improv scene.
If that. There's 20 maybe.
Mm-hmm. He didn't really lift the bus. He kind of maybe pushed it, and the driver was also had his foot on the gas, and
he had his hands on a bus as it drove forward.
Yes, he did. They improv conversate just say talk, for a really long time about this, and it's not interesting. I said in the summary that Heller gives them an electronuclear battery. I meant an electronuclear magnet, because it's like an electromagnet, but also nuclear. And then, yeah, in the tank, Roy is...
nuclear?
Do I mean nuclear?
You don't mean nuclear.
I'll nuke you, lurder.
Shut the fuck up. That's not
I take it back. I'm sorry, Giga. I would never do that.
Okay.
I would never nuke you. I'm very subtly closing the microwave door behind me. I would never nuke you.
I'm just really afraid ever since I saw Oppenheimer. And someone's gonna nuke me.
I know.
He did to the good people of Japan.
Well, he had psychological problems.
And New Mexico.
He was neurodivergent? Okay, that's fine.
And the people of Japan and New Mexico.
And New Mexico.
Yeah.
That was an interesting thing that I didn't know about because they didn't, teach me in school about that part of it.
It's not in the movie either.
Cool. Great. Well, there was no one there,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
So in the tank...
There's simply no wind. It's fine.
Yeah. In the tank, Roy is like, I am not furious. I don't have any rage building up inside me that
Despite my lack of rage, I am still just a rat in a cage.
Yeah. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a Roy in a tank.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to hype him up. They try to get him angry by just insulting him. And he's not in the right headspace to hear something that might hurt him.
You just make him feel worse, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not funny or smart.
It's all true,
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't think of a positive thing to say about this man.
No. Yeah. But that's not going to make you mad if you're already sad. Like,
You dress in the manner of a male prostitute. Meet the Fockers was not funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bob Odenkirk is funnier than you.
That's true of most humans.
That's true of most people, yeah.
The Blue Raja is very committed to his character because he says, it's 11:30 already. Which is how the British people say 11:30. Or half past. And I noticed that because I spent a semester in England. So, I'm
What the
cultured.
fuck? I didn't know this about you. You're tainted. Get off my podcast.
I put mayonnaise on my
Fucking
french fries.
shit.
Oh my god.
It's good.
Better than putting gravy on your french fries.
Well, exactly. Anyway, so they've got half an hour before the laser goes off because Casanova Frankenstein said that he was going to fire the laser at midnight, and they heard him say that.
Mm-hmm.
So
They heard him say that.
they heard him said it because he said it.
They heard Captain Frankenstein say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Well, so they're approaching it's a fun part is coming up now because they're approaching the gate and the shoveler says like, do you think we need an invitation or something? And they bust through the gates with a big, like, all these little sparks fly off and it's wow. And then they keep driving into the house. The car is inside the house. That's not where it's supposed to be. So they immediately use the weapon that they most recently were given. So the electronuclear
to
magnet.
be fair, it just is good.
It is good. It takes everybody's weapons and kind of sticks to the laser, I think. So like everybody's weapon gets like tossed up into the air, which is a great way to immediately establish the like that this fight is not going to be like all of the other ones where the Disco Boys just whip out their guns and kill them. Like this is going to be a goofy fight, actually.
It would be very funny if the Disco Boys did actually just kill them after every fight, and then they just showed up in the next scene anyway. Like, that would be a good movie.
Yeah.
The mystery would be, how are they still alive?
They just show up and they're, like, bandaged and bruised, but they're, like, fine.
They get a big Band-Aid around their neck where they've got their throat slit.
Yeah. He
Oh,
shows up
God.
with a neck brace to keep his head on. This taught me a valuable lesson. And if I'm ever joining a super villain team, I'm just gonna get that doohickey what killed Shinzo Abe, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Or a ceramic knife.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
I mean,
a
like
baseball
probably
bat.
in this universe, my superpower would be throwing spark plugs at windows.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did we bring up the? I know we've already crashed through Casanova Frankenstein's front door, but did we bring up the line that the Shelver says, which is, "We have a blind date with Destiny," and she just ordered the lobster?
Yeah.
No, I did forget that. Yeah.
That is
yeah.
an alright line.
I don't get it.
Because it's
Lobster's
expensive?
extremely expensive.
And he's heteronormative, so the man would have to pay.
Oh, of course.
So it seems like we got a blind date with Destiny, and she's being a real bee. She's being
Great.
selfish and ordering something expensive.
Great. And we also...
But you know, if you're gonna adhere to patriarchal standards, don't fucking complain when someone orders the lobster.
If you
True.
tell someone they can order whatever they want, they're going to order whatever they want.
That's not true.
Yeah.
If you tell me what I can order whatever I want, I will order the cheapest thing on the menu and say I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm lucky because a lot of vegetarian options are just cheaper anyway, because it's like, I'll have the noodles with cheese, please.
Yeah.
You know?
Noodles with
Like, oh, you don't
cheese.
want the shrimp whatever thing on it? Like, no.
Yeah. And did we also miss Blue Raja's one line, "May the forks be with us"?
Oh, God. Yeah, I did.
Just didn't want to talk about
We did
that,
skip
I
over
think.
that, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, I did want to bring it up because...
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The people should know what we had to go through for them.
Yeah.
The listeners.
Like what point would the Inferno be if Dante just said, you know, I went through hell and it was pretty bad. You know, he didn't describe what he saw or anything like that. We have to be like Dante, describing all of the shit that we have seen.
Like,
Oh.
Except
And after the shoveler's speech, he's like, so who's with me? And there's like a pause, and Blue Raja says, fork it, let's do it.
I
no.
don't like his new fork-related puns.
He should do even one with the word spoon.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's all just him saying things that sound like either him saying fuck or the forks be with you thing.
Yeah.
It's hard
Get
to
some better
find
material.
words that sound like
For the love of
rhyme
all
with
that is
spoon.
forkable.
He doesn't throw sporks.
Yeah.
He just doesn't throw knives.
For the love of all that is forkable.
Oh, yeah. It's forking cold outside.
Oh, God. Two
So,
spoon.
Casa Frank.
Two spoon. That's the joke. That's a joke.
That is a joke that uses the word spoon and is funny. And was not in the movie. Well, it uses the word spoon.
Funny. Yeah, it does use the word spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Casanova
I
Frankenstein.
love how you keep calling him Casa Frankenstein. I love that his house is a character now.
I realized that last time I kept calling it Casa Frankenstein, but it would be Casa Casanova Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Casanova, whatever. So Casanova Frankenstein tells his guests to go with him to the disco room, which is his, safe room.
Disco room.
His disco-themed safe room. Everybody gets in there. The door locks super hard. There's one guy who's, trailing behind. And we see that there is a big laser eye above the door to the disco room that Cyborg's dad's this guy who's running up after the door's been locked.
He's fully petrified.
Yep.
Yeah.
And turns into ash, yeah. So then we were wondering, can machines also detect Invisible Boy? Does that count as someone looking at him? And no. It doesn't. Because they have to dismantle the laser eye above the door, and they say, Invisible Boy, now is your time. And he does it!
He does it.
Yeah.
He makes all of his clothes leave his body.
They also,
time
they
has come.
fall off of him.
Yeah, which is so
So
weird
he
and
apparently
random.
becomes both invisible and intangible except for the floor.
Yeah.
The floor.
But he walks all the way over, and he turns it off or whatever, and he's like, I did it! I really am invisible. And then they turn around to congratulate him, so they are looking at him again, and he's naked. Ha ha he.
Ha.
Ha ha ha.
Naked
Wow.
little boy.
Giga, do you have a joke about it too? Because it is pretty funny, so we should spend some time on the fact that he's naked.
There's a naked little boy on screen.
It's funny because he's not wearing clothes, which means his ding dong is out. And that's funny because you're not supposed to do that.
Just like in Fantastic Four, except
Just like in Fantastic
less
Four.
demeaning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe you
'cause he
should
is a
put some
kid.
shorts on. Maybe you should put some shorts on if you want to keep fighting evil today, is the line from the bowler.
Yeah, so that was way too long of a moment
Yeah.
in the movie, but good for him. He really did it. He became invisible. That was
Out of
awesome.
him, son.
And it's like, if you're going to have a long, extended moment after he turns invisible, like, for real, like, don't have it be celebrating for half a second and then 10 seconds about him not wearing clothes.
This is Ghostbusters again.
I know how you feel about Ghostbusters.
It feels like this movie to me. So if you think about how you felt while watching this movie, that's how I felt while watching Ghostbusters.
Yeah, if Ghostbusters
man.
made me feel the way this movie makes me feel, I would also hate it.
I would also hate it, but I do not feel that way about Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So then they go and they fight. There's like different layers of, people that they have to get through. So once they're in the door of the disco room, they're met by, what is it, the Furriers?
The Furriers, yeah, which are cat girls.
Oh, and then they use the clothes.
No, I'm not saying that that's like a joke. I'm saying that that's what they are in the movie. They're
Yeah,
cat
yeah.
girls. I
They're
don't know
cat
what
girls.
the Furriers joke is.
Because they're furry.
Yeah.
Than you. You know?
Yeah.
So they use the clothes shrinker on them because,
Horrible.
of course, because they're women. And their
This is
clothes get
horrible.
smaller. They're like screaming in agony.
They're screaming and choking, yeah.
And the bowler is like, that's a wedgie she won't soon forget.
My peen go hard.
Yeah. Mr. What is his name? Just Furious?
It's just furious.
Furious is like, oh, I feel my pants getting smaller too.
Which is maybe one of the worst lines I've ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah. They're dying. And screaming.
Yeah.
And also,
He-
was this supposed to be canonically a dry cleaning ray? Because like bubbles start coming out of their clothes too? Like,
well, it wouldn't be dry cleaning.
yeah, I guess it would be
You would have bubbles.
wet
Wet cleaning.
sudsing. I didn't understand why bubbles were coming out of their clothes. Did you get that?
No. I think it was just they had the bubble machine.
Okay.
They finally got it working. They're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't go back and reshoot the other scene with this
I
gun.
genuinely enjoyed watching Catwoman more than this movie.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
saying much, though, because Catwoman's very entertaining.
It
Despite not
just
being good.
it just sucks to have moments where Catwoman is like weird and like not super funny, but there wasn't also like crass objectification in the middle of it randomly.
It's not trying to be funny is the important part.
Yeah.
Well, that too, yeah. Just, I mean, it made me uncomfortable to see this woman with these like shrinking clothes, and they're also
Yeah,
like
it's awful.
cannot emphasize enough. They are screaming the whole time
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a good time for them.
in pain, and they're like, oh, tiny clothes. Gross.
The spleen just starts fucking jacking off.
Yeah.
Unintentional comedy is always better than comedy that fails to be funny.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about this movie is that it's a bad comedy, which is the worst type of movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then they fire the flamethrower.
Besides the racist ones, I don't want to hear it again. I've said that before, and they no, Giga. What about the racist ones? The racist ones are worse. Okay.
Yes, racism is bad, and we hold that firmly on this podcast. I don't know why I said
You
that like
heard
it
it
was
here
sarcastic.
Damn, Val, are you being sarcastic about racism right now?
Jesus. No! I would
What's wrong
never.
with you?
This is
So
the
they
real
used the-
reason I was brought on. Is to keep everyone else in line.
To keep Val in check.
One day Giga will act
I like
up
that you
too.
just said, like that you just said Val in check. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm fine. I said that I don't like the racism.
I also said that I don't like the racism.
Yeah, but you said it sarcastically.
I didn't mean for it to sound sarcastic.
Well, you know.
You know what? This kind of attitude from the left is going to turn me into a conservative if you keep it up.
Even if we don't mean to say those things, you know, the effects that they have on other people are very real.
You critiquing me, Giga, is making me feel bad, and I am racist now.
Okay, cool.
I'm kidding. I'm not racist. I can't do the thing that Giga did where it was, they were anti-feminist Giga as a joke.
Wow, misgendering me now.
Damn. Jesus Christ. Okay.
that whole bit was basically funnier than any of the improv bits in Mystery Men.
Thank you.
Good thing I'm editing. I'm cutting all of it. No one can know that I've ever done anything wrong.
Trying to erase your past mistakes. Okay.
No one can know. So, they use the blame thrower at the rap group guys, the rappers.
Hey, nice timing.
The not so goody mob, yeah.
Is that their name?
Yes.
Yeah, they're the goody mob, but they're not good.
So
wait,
goody.
What is the goody mob?
The goody mob are, they're like
It's like an old school rap group.
Oh, okay.
They're from Atlanta, Georgia. The only reason I know about them is because CeeLo Green was one of the original members.
Oh, okay. So then they do a thing where it's filmed from below, like an old school rap video, where they're each saying mean stuff to each other, and then they start fighting. And then it's time for the fighting one-on-one. So they all start, Shoveler starts conking out some disco boys.
Does it become good now?
Well, there is the only line that makes the whole thing worth it, in my opinion. The Shoveler starts fighting Tony C, who has a sword, somehow.
Pretty cool.
With his shovel, so it's shovel versus sword. And Tony C says, "Dig this, shovel man."
Which is pretty cool.
Perfect!
Iconic!
Iconic!
P, both very good.
I mean, there's the confluence of things that had to happen for him to be able to say that. It's not a huge Venn diagram.
It feels like the entire Disco Boys were invented just for him to say that line.
Yes, and it makes sense now, and it's clicking into place, and I like it.
Yeah, the movie's good. Wait, what? What's happening?
So, the Shoveler does defeat Tony C. And then the Spleen and Invisible Boy.
So, I wanted to say that during the fight, he's fighting with the shovel, and then the shovel gets knocked away, and he goes in for a slice, and then the Shoveler blocks it with a fucking spade. Like with a fucking trowel.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like a fucking GT pulls it out.
Yeah, small, you didn't know I had this up my sleeve. So then the Spleen and Invisible Boy try to get past the Susies, and they're just they just have machine guns.
Mm-hmm. They're up on top of the tank now with their machine guns attached to the magnetic thing, firing the magnetically attached machine guns at them.
Very funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they try to get past them. Spleen gets shot in the ass, which is funny because it happened to a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another Righteous Gemstones parallel.
And then Invisible Boy is like, "Uh-oh, does your power still work?" And he's like, "Weapons check!" And he pulls his finger again, and he is able to fart still. They don't address this for the rest of the movie, that Spleen has a gunshot wound.
No.
In a big muscle.
Getting shot in the meat is not detrimental, it's just funny. Nothing
It's
bad
only
can
funny
happen when you get shot in the ass meat.
Yeah. That being said, they also don't address the fact that they have this magnet with all these guns attached to it that the Sphinx just does not cut in half.
Yeah.
No, he's tired.
That's the thing, is that they had the Sphinx. They didn't need a big magnet to attract all the guns if they have a guy whose only power is cutting guns in half with his mind.
Yeah. I didn't remember that because we watched it a week apart, but what's the excuse that the writers have?
They were here the whole time, and
Come
people
on!
sat like at least 5 people sat in a theater for the entire duration of this movie.
No respect for any of their time.
No.
No respect for art or life.
Yeah.
If I directed this movie, I would also go back to commercials.
He tried it and he didn't like it.
Yes, good for him.
That's
for
fair.
getting to try it. But yeah,
somehow commercials more ethical than this film.
yes.
Yeah. Then we get the bowler who sees Tony P. And Tony P is like, "You're not gonna kill me, because I'm a killer and you're not." And she's like, "You know what? You're right. I'm not." And then she unzips the bag and she sets the bowling ball on a pedestal or something. "I'm not, but he is." And then the ball just and bowls Tony P right over like he's a candlepin.
Yeah, it sticks him like 3 feet into the wall.
Yeah, he's got his feet like comically sticking out like the Wicked Witch of the West. Or no, the Wicked Witch of the East. And then she says, the ball comes back to her and she goes, "Okay, so now I'm going back to grad school, per our agreement."
I love the bowler. She's so good.
I know, it's so
She's
good.
like the one good character in this entire thing.
Her superpower is just that she is able to ambulate and the ball isn't. And like,
Yeah, exactly.
she just carries it around. Like,
Yeah.
Dan is doing most of the work here.
Janine Garofalo was not going to be in the movie. She turned the role down until she found out that William H. Macy was going to be in the movie.
Aww,
That's
Yeah.
friends.
And Jeffrey Rush. She also was a Jeffrey Rush fan, apparently.
good. I'm just a regular Rush fan. I'm a libertarian.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, the gang is back together. They've finished defeating.
Nothing. It's gone. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll go. I'll just throw myself.
I was
off the
waiting-
cliff. I'll see you later.
I was waiting for the drop so I could go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-na-na. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-na-na.
I don't know what you guys are.
What the fuck
YYZ.
is wrong with you, Val? It's Rush. They're a band.
A lot of things. Okay. Sorry.
You not know Rush?
I've heard of it. But no, I don't know Rush.
It's fine. You have to be either Canadian or libertarian to know who Rush are.
Exactly.
So.
I'm not libertarian or Canadian, but I was at one point. I'm not going to say which.
People mistake me for a Canadian sometimes, so I guess that would be why you guys thought that I might get the Rush reference.
No,
And
I
by
just thought
people,
that you
I mean
were-
Sam
What?
thought for a while that I was Canadian.
That's wild.
Well, it's because at PGOT Meetup, there was a car of people that was all from Canada driving together, and they, like, right before they got to the place, picked me up also. So he's like, "Oh, that car is full of Canadians, and Val's in there."
Oh,
so,
of course.
you know,
Val equals
Wow.
Canadians.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, having a bunch of Canadians in a car, that is just a clown car, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We have clown money, we have clown shoes. Mm-hmm. We have clown language.
Loonies, toonies.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Get some help, y'all.
Yes. So everyone's back together. They reconvene at the room where the laser is, and Casanova Frankenstein is holding the waitress hostage and does refer to her as like Roy's girlfriend, like little girlfriend or whatever. Yeah. He gloats and like Roy is still very like, "Oh, I don't have any power." And then Casanova Frankenstein says, blah, 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 and I get the girl. And literally, like, that's the trigger for Roy's rage, because he is an incel, and he fully is just annoyed. Like, he's mad that his government-mandated girlfriend is being stolen
Yeah.
by someone else. So he just starts clawing at the wall to try and get up to the like mezzanine where Casanova Frankenstein is, and that doesn't
in the
work.
in the common parlance feral.
He goes, yeah, he's absolutely foaming at the mouth. Blue Raja has hidden his strikes from his opponent and throws some forks into the wall for Roy to climb. So that's cool. Some teamwork, working together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good thing Sphinx told him how to throw things correctly.
Good thing.
Good thing. So Roy gets up there and he does just kind of get his ass kicked by Casanova Frankenstein for a while.
I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah. While they're fighting, the ray turns on, the laser, it goes down and then it bounces off and it goes to a satellite, so... Fuck!
Yeah,
Shit!
piss. Ass. Oh.
Damn it! If anyone needs an explanation of what words Giga just said, see me after class.
No. Didn't get to learn. You forgot about the new regulations.
Okay. Ask your mom or dad.
That's
And
right.
they will be very uncomfortable and won't tell you. So, Roy's ray... Nope.
Roy's Ray.
Roy's ray, the rage of Roy's is raises.
Ray, Roy, and Roy.
The ray is going out. Roy is inside. He's mad. Casanova Frankenstein, for some reason, despite looking and dressing like that and canonically having a woman at the beginning of the movie that he's with, he just like grabs the girlfriend's face, and by girlfriend I mean Monica, and by Monica I mean waitress, grabs it and he's like, it's kissy time, hoo-hoo.
Yeah, it's weird. Really weird.
It's really fucking weird. And this is when Roy really goes into like blind rage mode. And he starts beating up Casanova Frankenstein. He punches Casanova Frankenstein a bunch of times in the stomach, Machine Gun Kelly style. Did you guys write anything about this fight?
No.
No.
What? Why is MGK the first guy that comes up when you think about that, Val?
Because he punched him in the stomach a bunch of times.
There's
Just
other
like how
people-
Machine Gun Kelly
why not
got-
Ip Man,
Because
Who did
Machine Gun
Machine Gun
Kelly
Kelly
got
punch?
shot, got punched 65 times in a row and had to cancel a concert. I will never not think about it.
I mean, that's true. That is true. That is very funny.
It's very funny.
This. How did I know?
Yes. It's I think it's 55. I don't think it's 65.
55 punches, 55 kicks, 55 chops, 55
chops,
suplexes,
55 suplexes.
55 power bombs.
Have you watched I Think You Should Leave, Val?
Not yet.
Oh.
I know what I recognize the pattern of
I
numbers.
know, yeah, but
We gotta get Sam back on. I feel like Sam also didn't get a lot of references. And now I just look like the
yeah,
stupid
now it's just you, and that's why I got Joe on. It's my power move to have someone who understands the things that I say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
make you the fucking weirdo. Make you the one who wants to marry their mother-in-law.
You could ask... What? Wait, what?
Nothing. It's another I Think You Should Leave reference.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Because you could ask... There was an episode where I was like, Sam, remember that Rihanna song? And he was like, no. But you two are like, oh, Rush. Blah, blah. We both know the song.
Oh, Rush.
And we're
We
going to
both
sing
know
it.
Rush. We both know the incredibly popular Canadian band Rush.
We've heard it, and we know that it exists and what it sounds like. You're doing your little secret handshake under the table, and you think I can't see it?
We're excluding you, and we love it.
Well,
Hey, Joe, don't you love eating meat?
I do. I'm very
Yeah,
normal
I
about
love-
it too.
Yeah, I'm very normal.
bloom, bloom. That was the Discord sound of me disconnecting and hanging up from the call.
I
don't
we
like
have.
this.
I didn't know we had. I didn't know we had Michael Winslow on the pod.
Yeah, well, you don't have me on the pod anymore because I'm upset. And it's my birthday this week, and you have to be nice to me.
Voice. That's now you know that they're serious.
I'm sorry, Val.
Joe, you really fucked up. We're gonna have to ask you to leave the pod. After
You
this
both
episode.
did. I'm mad at you too, Giga.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
No, that's the thing, is that you're not mad at me.
Okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, okay, let's move on.
So,
Christ.
very anticlimactic defeat of Casanova Frankenstein, I've got to say. Roy just pushes him off the balcony into the beam of the laser. Mm-hmm. And his head peels like a banana.
It's just kind of an anticlimactic movie.
Yeah.
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 It's a movie that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, that's not saying... I think that saying that it sucks is also, like, very generous because, blowjobs, pretty great.
Yeah.
This movie, no.
The movie's got the waffler in it.
Yeah.
Really.
Was not going down upon myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a fallacious movie.
It was punching me in my gentleman's area over and over again.
Your pizzone.
My pizzone.
Is that a combination pizza calzone?
Yeah, from Pizza Hut.
Nice.
Almost said Taco Bell.
Well, it's combination Pizza Hut.
Combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, yeah.
So then the laser is big, and they have to figure out how to defeat it.
Yeah, putting Casanova Frankenstein in the laser actually embiggens it.
And they have to. What are they? Why are they doing a group hug?
Again, it's like what I said. It's just like because basically whoever the director guy is just like, how would you solve this problem? And the actors don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a callback to earlier when Roy didn't want to do a group hug, and now he does. So.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Actually, the movie's good. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full circle, So they go, they do the group hug towards the thing. I think they're trying to protect each other from stuff, but it's like, whatever. The waitress, nope. The bowler decides to just throw...
You mixed up the two female characters in this movie.
Yeah, because they're both named after their profession.
That's the 0 to 0 misogyny promise.
Yeah.
No! The bowler decides to throw...
Bowler! Oh, the bowler! Oh.
A bowl in the air.
Decides to throw her dad into the thing. And he's, like, pissed about it, but whatever. So... This bowling ball's kind of OP.
Yeah,
is it not?
It is OP. It is just a man who is competent in a bowling ball doing everything.
Yeah, I don't love that. So they throw the ball into the laser, and he just like goes down underneath the everything and like hits the pistons and knocks the shit around until to make it so the laser doesn't work anymore. Why he couldn't do that to the top of the device, whatever. But they run out of the house as it explodes with pink fire.
Yeah.
And the bowling ball does sail after them, so Dad's still in this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip to all of the people in the house. I guess they were evil, but... Mm-hmm. Dang.
And you want to know what one of those people were? And who was in the house? Film director, piece of shit, Michael Bay.
Oh.
Michael Bay, I neglected to bring this up last time. He plays one of the frat boys.
No
Rest in
fucking
peace,
way.
Big
Are you...
Mikey.
Yeah. He's the one who says, "Can we bring the brewskis?" When...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's because I'm so used to seeing him on that poster where he's an M&M.
He's a what now?
He's an M&M. Here, I'll show you.
The other frat boy is Ricky.
You're not gonna thank me.
No. The other frat boy is Ricky Rockman. He was the former host of Headbangers Ball, which is an MTV program.
Show me Eminem Michael Bay. Oh God.
Yeah, I told you you're not gonna thank me.
I'm not. I mean, I'm glad that my curiosity is sated, I guess.
Oh, wait, what is this type of M&M that they're advertising to? It looks like peanut butter or whatever.
I don't know.
Strawberry peanut butter.
Oh, weird.
What?
That sounds
strawberry
disgusting.
peanut butter.
The Michael Bay flavor?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Sure.
Disgusting.
I'll have a dog treat M&M. Well, what do you think, what flavor of M&M do you think, this Mr. Furious would be?
There's, all the M&Ms are the same flavor. They don't have different flavors. They're just different colors. No they have different fillings! No one's saying that they didn't. Oh, you mean... I don't know. So,
they've saved the day. Mm-hmm. Everything exploded. We're just Casa Frankenstein. Fuck. You know what I mean.
It's his last name, so you can say it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of like his name is like Mary Ann, you know? It's like you can't just call her like Mrs. Ann.
I said Frankenstein multiple times in my summary.
Okay. Then I will also do that. The house has exploded.
Yeah.
And the news reporter is talking about it. And I don't know how the news reporter would know that, like...
No one could survive the chaos we witnessed.
Well, first of all, that. But then second of all, she's like, they really saved the day, whoever did this. It's like, as far as she knows, a house exploded.
Yeah. There's no fucking...
Casanova Frankenstein wasn't telling everyone he was gonna...
Yeah.
Casanova Frankenstein didn't have a Dr. Eggman pissing on the moon speech that the whole world saw. He was just a guy.
Yeah. Dude.
Maybe she got maybe one of her cousins is like an evil frat boy, and like she checked his Snap stories and he was like
at the
talking about it.
Yeah. He posted a video of Captain Amazing's charred corpse on Snapchat, and she was like, "Holy shit! I gotta get down there. I gotta get down there. Something's going on."
Yes.
Some shit is happening.
It's like that fucking that soldier who was using like a running app and it tracked the perimeter of the fucking base he was staying at. So he got fucking discharged. Yeah, I saw.
Phones are not your friends.
I saw. You went out for a quick run, but like I can't help but notice that you ran several laps around Casanova Frankenstein's mansion. You want to
talk about this?
Want to talk about it? Yeah, no. Sorry. I just
with HR.
I could only stay there for like 20 minutes and then I have to leave, but then I get to come back and then I have to leave again.
Yeah, exactly. Before the disco boys shoot me to death again.
Yeah.
So they emerge out of the smoke and the fog and whatever.
Uh-huh.
The shoveler continues his streak of smooth talking by saying, we saved the day with the sword of teamwork and the hammer of not bickering with each other.
That one was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The newscaster asks Roy who he is, and he's like, I'm Roy, and I'm super in pain. And
I'm in a super amount of pain right now.
Mm-hmm. And the waitress says, no, I didn't learn a lesson either. And she like ending of Grease style becomes bad instead of improving him. And it's like, he's Mr. Furious and he gets his power from his rage.
Yeah, it's just a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ugh.
The world refused to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing to say to somebody like, oh, I could fix them. But then it's another thing to not have any interest in fixing them whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she spends the whole movie telling him to be himself, and then she's like, oh no, this is you. This is just what you're like. Okay, great.
You like this. Cool, King.
Yeah.
We like it.
I love my man-child.
Exactly.
And should never have to learn.
What kind of dates do you think they went on?
One, and then they broke up.
Nice.
Yeah. She learned something kind of relatively innocuous that she could probably forgive. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, no.
Yeah.
Like the straw broke, straw camel's back, etc.
Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah. Like she wanted to go swimming and he was like, no, because I don't want to take off my shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
She's like, fine.
Yeah.
But she was like, okay, well.
Yeah. Okay. And then as sort of, after Monica / waitress says that her boyfriend is actually very cool and epic, the shoveler, he gets in front of the camera, right? Is he next? Mm-hmm.
I don't know the order of it.
I know he says like something like, "I'd like to dedicate our win to all the other guys,
the real heroes,
he likes
the real heroes of the city."
Like, yeah, he just like you, the real MVPs, like all the people,
The lady at the DMV,
all the single mothers, all the plumbers, the DMV lady.
That's a rough job, I think he says after the DMV. That's a rough job.
It's hard. Why do you think they're like that?
I don't know what they're like. We'd never know.
Oh, right, yeah. Non-driver.
Well, they have a really strong union is another reason that they're like that. So.
Oh, yeah. To the people that remember jingles from old commercials, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, who's that for?
Was that just the director just being like, haha, funny me reference?
Yeah, that's probably for the director.
Oh, yeah. Janine Garofalo says, people who support indie local music and seek out independent film. That was really funny.
Really funny to have Janine Garofalo say that in a movie with Ben Stiller and William H. Macy and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
The guy that drives the snowplow and the school nurse.
Right.
Yeah, Shoveler starts to like go off and they're like, okay, yeah, no, we get it. I think you made your point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the news reporter says, what's your guys' names? What's your team name? Mm-hmm. And Invisible Boy says, the Super Dudes. And they're like, absolutely not. We don't know what it is, but we know it's not that.
Yeah.
And then she says, thank you to these mystery men. And the Sphinx says, I got it.
Thank you to these Super Dudes. And then
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you to these wondrous women.
The movie that we watched, Super Dudes, ends.
It's funny. It could have been a title card gag, but it wasn't, which is even more funny because then it's subverting expectations.
Yeah. Say what you...
And it makes the movie longer.
Yeah. Say what you want about, like, the Marvel stinger with, like, the name of the movie at the end. But, like, at least that's something. The movie...
At least the movie ends.
The movie ends with a no-but joke that is not funny
sure
at the end.
Ever ended is the problem, and so it's going to continue to exist in my mind forever.
You're back in Champion City.
I'm back in Champion City.
You're Michael Sheen looking up at the ceiling fan, and you're still in Champion City.
I'm still goddamn in Champion City.
I have a postmortem segment for this show, for this movie. If we want to do that before we get into final thoughts.
Yeah, post that more.
All right. So we have a couple of things here. In 2011 interview with the AV Club, Hank Azaria claimed that during production, Kinka Usher declared, quote, "I'm going back to commercials when this is done."
Right.
I love that. Just saying it to everyone.
Ricky Jay's...
I'm sure that they all felt the same.
Ricky Jay, the guy who played Captain Amazing's publicist, he says, "I'm a publicist, not a magician." He is, in fact, a well-known magician. According to Hank Azaria, the cast argued constantly with each other over the comedic tone of the film.
About whether they should have one or not, and they decided against it?
I guess it's kind of like what kind of comedy they were going for.
Yeah. Because, it doesn't seem like... That's the thing, is this movie doesn't seem terribly directed.
Yeah. Speaking of direction, at one point, Danny DeVito was set to direct and star as the Shoveler.
That would have been a better movie.
Yeah.
That would have been
and
such
stars
a better
the
movie.
Shoveler.
Yeah, my God.
I love William H. Macy, but Danny DeVito as the Shoveler would have been so good.
Yeah.
I wish he had directed, because
Yeah, because he's a good director.
He is funny.
A number of the sets used in the film are sets from Batman Forever, which is why they seem very familiar to me. Mm-hmm. According to Ben Stiller in an interview with The Late Show with David Letterman, he and Greg Kinnear got into a heated argument on set. Afterwards, Stiller tried to be released from the film.
Whoa.
Stiller was also considered for directing, but he turned it down when he realized how long the project would be.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't a commercial? I don't want to do it.
Having to work with that bastard Greg Kinnear.
That's right.
Who did Greg Kinnear call a cracker on set?
Himself.
That's what he turned into. He turned into a burnt cracker. Luis Guzman was in the film. There were scenes filmed.
Oh, come on!
But they cut them out from the final print.
Oh, come on!
But they kept Dane Cook?
That's right. They did keep Dane Cook.
They cut Luis Guzman?
To keep in all of the stupid back and forth improv that they did. Come on.
It didn't need to be as long as it was.
Apparently, the joke about the waffler was supposed to be that, like, they're a superhero who can't make decisions.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Not that they were somebody who had, like, a waffle iron that they bashed people with.
But Dane Cook was just so funny that they
Yeah.
had to keep it.
Yeah, he was so epic. And the metal fingernail appliances worn by Geoffrey Rush are similar to those worn by renowned British comic writer Alan Moore.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We never talked about it. He has like a pinky finger long nail that's like...
Yeah,
It's got a coke nail.
yeah,
Sharp.
yeah.
Yeah.
And my favorite piece of trivia to cap off this
Like
segment.
I did appreciate that he was going to slit the waitress's throat with a coke nail.
Yeah, it seems delightfully disco. Artie Lang, he played Big Red at the beginning of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Artie Lang, who has joked about the poor reception his films he's acted in have received, considers this to be the worst movie he ever made. After seeing his brief appearance scene in the beginning of the film, his mother and sister called him from the theater to ask if he would have any more scenes because they wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's not a good movie, folks.
The movies I'm in suck guy said this is the worst one.
If you're like at all tempted to watch along, I don't know why you would be. Our coverage of this has been largely dispassionate and uninterested. But don't watch this movie.
Yeah.
Even though our commentary is hilarious, don't think that you're going to watch the movie, and now that you've listened to all of our episodes, you're going to go back and watch the movie, and it'll be really funny.
This is a we did it so you don't have to kind of situation.
Yeah, we
It
nostalgia
is,
critic this
definitely.
movie for you.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And speaking of...
Only the white... the white dog walker.
Yeah. Fuck this
That's
movie.
really all I have to say about it. Fuck this movie. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody in it liked being in it, and I'm gonna go back to directing commercials after this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you might be asking yourself, in your brain, your little, very smart brain, aren't you cute? Yeah. You might be asking yourself, what are they gonna do next?
Yeah, what are they going to do next?
I'll tell you. We're gonna be watching a little series from, 1978.
Yeah.
And so, because the SAG-AFTRA WGA strike is ongoing, I don't want to cover anything that might give production companies a coverage that they shouldn't be getting right now.
Yeah.
And so we're going to head across the Pacific Ocean to a land called Japan to watch Toei's Spider-Man. It's just going to be me and Val. We're probably going to do 2 episodes a week. And as someone who has seen most of Spider-Man, I will say that this is one that you might want to watch along with. It's available entirely on Internet Archive, or, if you want to, there's other places you can find it as well. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be covering Spider-Man, the Tokusatsu television series.
Yeah.
This better be good.
It's going to be fantastic. You're going to like it a lot.
That's gonna be
Okay.
that's gonna be a long series because 2 episodes each. And it's like
So it's going to be 13 episodes, yeah.
well, actually, there's 41 episodes of the show.
Oh, okay. So there's going to be more than that.
Oh,
Don't worry. It's good. It's good, Val. You're going to love it
okay. Can we watch some movies in between or something?
if we need to.
Like once a month or something like that?
Maybe. But we won't be doing the 3-parter if we do.
We can watch, Kinka Usher's commercials.
We'll see.
That's right.
Yeah, I give this one a 3 out of 5. I think I would talk to my doctor about Abilify, but the character development was really lacking.
Yeah. Still better than Mystery
go
Men,
from-
but what can you do?
Still better than Mystery Men.
Well, this person had allergies at the beginning commercial, and then at the end, they didn't have allergies. So,
See, the joke here is that dogs can't normally talk, but this one loves to eat Taco Bell.
oh my god!
loves it so much he can
Oh
speak
right,
Spanish.
I forgot. That's one of the things. One of the commercials
know.
you made. Fuck.
Oh. I wonder if the other commercials are, like, as,
Did Got
interesting.
Milk?
He did Got Milk?
I think so.
Damn!
That's 2.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of Got Milk ads.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So he probably didn't invent
the attitude
campaign.
era of drinking milk.
Yeah.
Joe, thank you so much for joining us for Mystery Men.
Thank you, Joe, from the bottom of my heart for experiencing this awful movie with us.
Thank you for having me.
Where can we find you?
And sorry for making you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you can find me on co-host at cohost.org/bedroompunk. I'm going to be posting a lot more. I have some essay ideas that I'm going to be fleshing out, and I'm going to be writing some extended hot takes on media and some movies that may or may not be in theaters right now.
Sounds scrumptious.
I'm about Flight Cub. I'm on Tumblr at Flight Cub and on Twitter at Flight Cub.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know what Twitter is. What is Twitter?
This is the sound a bird makes.
It's kind of like X, but not as good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it's X.
It's X. Kill me.
What's the second B stand
What's the
for?
second? Yeah.
The second B stands for...
Bowler.
Oh, it does stand for bowler. She's great.
She's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Janine Garofalo. Maybe we'll get her on the pod.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm Giga. You can find me on Twitter at Gigalithic. You can find me on co-host at Gigalithic. You can find me basically everywhere. If there's someone named Gigalithic somewhere, it's probably me.
Nice.
Probably.
Unless they're racist.
Unless they're racist, in which they definitely me. We're hosted on a Canadian website.
I bet the website knows about Rush.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Called noisepace.xyz. You can find many other podcasts.
Yeah.
Like
I
what?
don't know any of them, but you can find them there.
Shows like
City Girls Make Do?
Sounds About Light, which just made another episode on Birth by Sleep.
My favorite type of birth.
Special Great Snacks, which is fully back. They're covering
Yahoo!
season 2. Check out This Guy, which is a podcast about OCs and the people who love them and make them. And Fear Baiting, which just did an episode on Prey.
Very cool. I think I'll go there right now.
Wow, tiddly tattly tat. Oh, that's my keyboard typing in noisepace.xyz, and it's yours too. That's right, I'm in your house and I'm typing on your computer
shit.
noisepace.xyz. And I'm also deleting all your porn.
Oh, fuck.
Oh! Thank you for listening, and as we say every week...
I wanna go home. My tongue hurt.
Bye.
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 See you later, snistery man.